Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Sip Happens, and today we're going to dive into a topic that I'm sure many of us can relate to. Kaya naman, grab your drink, whether it's coffee, milk tea, or maybe a nice cold beer if you're winding down, because we're about to get real about the importance of friendship in adulthood. As we get older, friendships seem to become harder to maintain, right? When we were kids, it was so easy to just go outside, meet people, and then have fun, play with your friends, with your neighbor. But as adults, parang suddenly life just gets in the way. And it's not just about work, there are family, relationships, and a whole lot of other responsibilities that take up our time. Kaya today, let's talk about how and why friendship is still so important even when we are busy adults. So, first off, let's talk about how friendships change as we get older. I know we've all experienced this. Dati sobrang easy lang makipag-bonding. You just call up your friends, meet up, hang out, no questions asked. But now, parang everything's planned out weeks ahead, no? And sometimes it even feels like there's not enough time to meet up. And it's not just about proximity, di ba? Like when you get older, you start to have more things on your plate, kunyari work, career goals, relationships, maybe even kids, lahat yan parang nagiging priority na. So, it's easy to see how your social circle can shrink over time, o unti-unti, eventually marirealize mo, hala, ang konti na pala nung namimit ko na friends. And I also notice how evident this is when my friends started to have their own families na. Dati ang dali ma-invite kahit abutin ng madaling araw, kere lang. But now, some of them have to see first if they could go out kasi nga may baby na sila. Or minsan isasama nila yung anak nila kapag makikipag-meet, which I really appreciate kasi ang hirap kayang mag-alaga ng bata, lalo na kung toddler na yung anak, di ba? Malikot na yan or meron na siyang kailangan na fidget kasi otherwise mabobore na siya kasi nga iba naman nga ang games ng mga babies kaysa sa adults. But here's the thing. Friends are still so important kahit gaano ka ka-busy. And we make time with people who are important to us, 'di ba? So if your friends make time, appreciate them. Naalala ko dati sa Vietnam, may naging friend ako doon na Turkish. Tapos sabi niya, um, I make time with nice people. So, friends mo naman, syempre nice yan sila. Make time with them kasi baka kailangan ka din nila naman from time to time. And so, why do friendships still matter even in adulthood? Well, I'm sure you've all heard the saying, friends are the family you choose, and that really rings true. As adults, we go through a lot of challenges, pwedeng work stress, relationship problems, financial struggles. Kayo bahalang mag-isip kung ano yan. Having a strong support system, especially friends who really understand us, can make a world of difference in how we handle these things. Kasi nga, uh, when we show them our vulnerability, tapos we feel supported in any way, sobrang comforting niya for us kasi parang they understood na hindi nila ako ginudge. I know for me, having friends to talk to, those friends who just get it, it helps ease the burden. Minsan you don't even need them to give advice. You just need someone to listen to you or to your story na feeling mo ang bigat na. Tsaka yung feeling na may taong nandyan para sa'yo no matter what, that's really priceless. And let's not forget how important it is also to laugh with your friends. Adulting can get heavy sometimes, pero when you're with your friends, even the most random, silly moments can totally lift your spirits. Laughter is a great stress reliever, and I can't imagine doing life without those small moments of joy, lalo na kasama yung friends ko. Sobrang laking factor din dito yung choice of people na sinusurround mo yung sarili mo kasi kapag yung circle of friends mo would only be focusing on the problems itself, yung pag nakikita-kita kayo, kwentuhan lang about rants in life, medyo mabigat eh. Pero if you have friends who you can laugh with, nakakatawa kasi yung mga punchline nila minsan hindi pasok dun sa timing, nakakatawa yun. O kaya may maaalala kayo na banding nyo dati na dating nakakainis for you, tatawanan nyo na lang kasi you matured, tapos mapag-uusapan nyo ulit na ang simple pala nun, na meron pa palang mas mabigat na issue after that, not between you, pero ayun nga, mahalaga na you laugh with your friends as well kasi minsan pag nasa bahay tayo, kung mag-isa pa lang tayo, hindi naman tayo matatawa all the time just over watching funny K-dramas or funny movies. Oo, tatawa ka pero eventually parang, okay, back to normal. Kung meron ka namang partner, oo naman, mahalaga din na tumatawa kayo together. Pero alam mo yun, meron kasi kayong inside jokes ng mga friends mo na kayo lang yung makakagets. At hindi mo mafe-feel na i-judge ka nila kapag kayo yung nag-usap about it. Okay? But of course, maintaining friendships as an adult isn't always easy. As much as we want to keep in touch, may mga pagkakataon na life really gets in the way. First, we're busy with work. And then, we're juggling family commitments. And suddenly you realize you haven't checked up on your friends in weeks or even months. And then, there's the issue of outgrowing friendships. Yung dati sobrang close kayo, pero as you both grow, you realize that maybe your lives have taken different directions. It's hard to admit, but it's something that happens as you age. I think normal lang din naman yun. And I think it's also important to acknowledge that some friendships evolve or fade, and that's okay too. Maybe may mga friends akong ganito din yung nangyari sa amin kasi eventually we lost in contact na rin, di na rin kami nakakapag-hangout, di na kami nakakapag-meet masyado kasi magkaiba na kami ng goals and priorities, magkaiba na kami ng ways of distressing, and I think okay lang naman kasi talaga yun. Kasi we all have the right to choose na sino ba yung friends natin. And hindi rin naman natin sila mapipili to choose us kasi nga, iba-iba tayo ng preferences. And that said, it does not equate to unfriending them. It's just that hindi na lang kayo aligned with your timeline. And that's okay. That's normal. Totally normal. I hope we don't feel bad if ever man na feeling natin, hindi na natin sila friend. Hindi yun ganun. Siguro, hindi na lang tayo nagkakapag-bonding, hindi na lang tayo nakakapag-kwentuhan. But that doesn't mean na kinalimutan na yung pinagsamahan. Hindi yun ganun. Okay? And at the same time, there are those friendships that stand the test of time. May mga friends tayo na kahit hindi kayo lagi magkasama, you pick up right where you left off. Those friendships are worth investing in. May mga friends ako na kahit ilang buwan kaming hindi magkita. When we meet, grabe yung tawanan. Yung kwentuhan, as in, akala mo kahapon lang kami magkasama. And I make sure that I make time with these people kasi sila yung same effort with me na makip yung bond, yung relationship, even if we do not require each other to meet all the time. Gets nila na we could be busy, gets ko rin na we have our own lives to live, kaya walang hard feelings pag hindi madalas magkita. May mga nagagawa naman ng paraan na isisingit kahit over coffee lang, kwentuhan lang, kahit mag-karaoke lang sa bahay, ganyan. Pero bilang magkakalayo din kami ng bahay, hindi rin siya palaging posible. Now, how do we make sure that we are nurturing those friendships despite our busy adult lives? Well, first of all, it's about intentionality, I think. You have to make an effort. Literally, you have to schedule your catch-ups, kahit pa quick coffee lang yun, or chat over the phone, or Zoom call. The small act of reaching out means so much. Yung isang friend ko na nasa abroad, inaabot kami ng halos buong araw talaga sa Zoom or Google Meet kasi nanonood kami ng movie virtually or ng K-drama series or kwentuhan lang or wala lang. May isang instance kami na natulog lang kami habang naka-on yung Google Meet. Hindi ko alam kung anong trip namin. But I appreciate that. Kasi kahit na nasa abroad siya, meron kaming bonding na connected pa rin kahit magkaiba kami ng time zone. Kala mo naman ang layo, 1 hour lang naman yung difference namin. Okay, but going back, most of all, don't be afraid to be vulnerable with your friends. If you're struggling, struggling, ang pangit ng phrasing ko. Anyway, if you're struggling, share that with them kasi you'll realize that a lot of time, we're all going through the same things, and being open about it can actually make your friendship even stronger. Minsan kasi kala natin wala silang problema, 'di ba? Or akala nila wala tayong problema just because we don't share it. Lalo na sa social media, we see them having fun, but when we get to have like a deep conversation with them, malalaman natin ang bigat pala ng pinagdadaanan niya. We have multiple struggles and regrets that we don't always share with friends. And so mahalaga na piliin mo yung friends mo who don't change their perspective of you kapag naging vulnerable ka na with them. Nakakatawa nga tayo, uh, I mean, nakakatawa tayo with them, di ba? So I hope that we all find friends na pwede ring umiyak with you when life gets heavier. So to wrap things up, why should we continue to prioritize friendship, even in adulthood? Well, for me, having good friends is like having an anchor. They help us stay grounded and they remind us who we are, especially when life gets overwhelming. Friendships also improve our mental health, I would say that, because let's face it, adulting can get really stressful, and friends help us cope with the stress. At the end of the day, it's not just about having a social circle, it's also about having people who truly care about you. It's about having someone who will celebrate your wins and who will be there to lift you up when you're down. So, if you're listening to this right now, take this time as your reminder na i-check nyo naman yung mga friends nyo. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Simpleng, uy, kumusta? Pwede na siyang maka-reach sa kanila. Pero wag naman nating utangan, ano? Kasi yun yung kadugtong usually. Uy, kumusta pa? Utang naman. Hindi naman ganun. We ask with intention of really like asking them how they're doing. And let's cherish those friendships because they really make our adult lives better and more meaningful. And I chose this topic to talk about today kasi recently I hang out with my friends. Tapos, na-realize ko na oo nga, lahat naman tayo talaga nagsastruggle sa pagiging adult kasi siguro sa past lives natin naging adult din naman tayo, but in the current lifetime, ngayon pa lang naman tayo nagiging adult talaga, and mahihirapan talaga tayo sa adjustments from being dependent to maneuvering your own life and being the captain of your own ship. Ano daw? Hayaan nyo na. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Sip Happens. I hope this topic reminded you of the value of your friends and encouraged you to keep those connections alive. If you haven't reached out to your friends in a while, I think now is the perfect time to ask them how they're doing, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this episode with your friends. Let's keep the real talk going. Until next time, take care and remember to prioritize the people who make your life better. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sip Happens today, and I hope I see you in the next one.